Making a video using Canva's user-friendly interface is surprisingly simple. Even if you've never edited a video before and don't know where to start, we'll take you through the process step by step. First, make sure you are logged into your Canva account. When the page opens, you will see a row of icons near the top of the page. Click on the purple circle. This opens the video page, showing all the video template options across the top. Below this, Canva has a video templates section. You can also click on See All to open even more templates. I am going to open YouTube Video Landscape. Once open, you will see a menu bar at the top and a timeline at the bottom left with the button labeled Duration. It switches between slide view and duration. For the most part, we will keep it on the duration setting. To the left of duration is Notes. Clicking on that will open a note panel where you can add notes as you work. Next, let's talk about the clips that we will use in this video. You can upload your own video into the Uploads tab, which is located in the left side toolbar. Click on Uploads, and it will open your computer's file manager, allowing you to select the clip to upload. If you don't have your own footage, there are other options for finding video. In the left side toolbar, find and click on Elements. Click over to the Videos tab and browse Canva's free and Canva Pro video library. Remember that if you have a free Canva account, you can only use videos that do not have a crown displayed. Crown-marked videos can be used only if you have a Canva Pro account. You can also go to the Apps icon, type Video in the search bar, or scroll down and find the video icon. This opens Canva's video library as well. Canva also gives us the option to record ourselves directly by clicking on the Record Yourself button located directly below the Upload Files button. Once you find a video clip you want to use, drag it onto the canvas. Not only will you see the video on the canvas, but it will also appear at the bottom of your screen in the duration timeline. All the editing for your clip happens right here in this section. Let's take a look at our clip. In the duration timeline, you will see the play button to play the video. You can also grab the arrow to move around and find any spot in the video that you may want to edit or review quickly. One of the most common editing tasks is trimming your video. Sometimes you may want to remove parts you don't need or rearrange clips. To do this, you need to cut the video and split it apart. Position the marker exactly where you want to trim or cut the video. Use the arrow marker to find the spot. There are a couple of ways to cut your clip. In the Edit toolbar, look for the split page icon. You can also right-click the clip to access it from the drop-down menu, or just press the keyboard shortcut, S. You should now have two clips. To delete an unwanted clip, simply click to highlight it, then either right-click to open the drop-down menu and select Delete, or press the Delete key on your keyboard. If you delete a clip and later decide you want some of it back, highlight the clip and grab the handle at the edge. Pulling it out will restore as much of the clip as you want. You can do this at both ends, provided there is video to restore. Once you let go of the handle, the clip ends. If you have several clips, you can move them around in the timeline by dragging them left or right. You can also highlight two or more clips and move them together if they are positioned side by side. If you place your mouse between two clips, you will see some options pop up. This is where you can add transitions and effects. Add a page and add a transition icons will appear. Clicking Add a page brings in a blank 5-second clip, which you can use for adding graphics. You can adjust the length of the clip as well. To add a transition, click Add a Transition, which opens the transition panel on the left. You can browse through different transitions and apply them to your clip. The Edit toolbar allows additional modifications. You can remove backgrounds, add filters, and apply various effects. The video speed option lets you slow down or speed up your video. Under video speed, you will see playback, which has two options, play on repeat and play automatically. Adding text and titles is easy. Click Text in the left side toolbar or press T anywhere on the canvas to bring up a text box. From there, use the Edit toolbar to make changes. You'll notice a purple text box now appears above the video, stretching across the entire clip. If you want the text to show up for only part of the video, you'll need to split the clip. Once it's split, just select and delete the text from any section where you don't want it to appear. Canva also has an extensive audio library. You can access it in Elements, or by clicking the Apps icon and selecting Audio. You can also upload your own audio files into the Uploads folder. Once you've selected an audio track, drag it onto the timeline where you want it. The toolbar at the top of the canvas includes Split Audio. Just like video clips, audio clips can be split and portions deleted. Adjust, modify the audio settings. Sound, balance the volume across media. Fade, adjust fade in and fade out effects. Beat sync, match music to changes in the video. Once your video, sound, effects, transitions, text and titles are all in place, you are ready to download. Make sure to watch the video and make any adjustments that are needed before you download. Go to the top right, click Share, and then Download. There you have it. You are now ready to upload your very own video to YouTube, Instagram, or anywhere you want to share it. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching.